Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. We're all having fun with the drop. Excuse me. Only one in the soup tonight though. Yes, although his one is right. Not as good as his one from last night, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. How is everyone? Are you all good? How has your Monday been?
Let's go!
Who's here? Straight in. Straight in with the redeem. Okay, I just wanted to drop the down. Also, my recommendation. Indeed, your recommendation. But don't worry. If there are mods here, then oh no, we can do that then. We can do that. Good evening, Coop. How are you? Are you all good? Are you all good? Welcome in, Dan. Welcome in, Kerry. Did that go off, that Colossal? I don't know if it did. It must have been drowned out by Q playing the Scottish House Mafia. And welcome in, Zwan, as well. So, how has Monday treated everyone? Is it all right? My Monday was okay. Could have been better, could have been worse. I had a horrible feeling that when I opened my mailbox this morning, it was going to be absolutely stacked full of people complaining about things, given that I'd sent out 1,100 emails on Friday. But fortunately, absolutely not. You've been rotting in bed most of the day. Oh, is that a good thing? Good rotting or bad rotting? Good rotting, you just couldn't be bothered doing anything. Hello, Grim. Or bad rotting because you've not been feeling that great. Yes and no. We're back to the puzzle talk of last night. Yes, I think my lesson learned from last night was don't pay attention to chat at all when you're doing a puzzle. Just concentrate on the puzzle. Because there's way too many things that can go wrong when you start concentrating on chat. Cool, you are a spook. Ooh, fighting talk from Grim immediately, who has changed his name. Hello, Grim. How are you? Are you all good?
It's Colossal.
There we go. It is indeed Colossal. Who knows what she's talking about? Well, I do because I watched the video. So, yes, if you haven't seen the video, go and follow Kerry on YouTube and watch said video. All good, all good. Yeah, they don't call me Satan's child for nothing, Grimmy. I take it that means child. Instead of child. I don't know what a child is, but it sounds horrific. I really don't want to come across a child in my life. Yeah. I was watching somebody playing Sam 9-5-13 earlier, and that game is weird. Maybe you did mean chilled. Okay, is that like a Netherlands thing? Or was it indeed just a miskeep? Who knows? Who'll ever know? We don't know. So, yes, it was an average Monday for Kerry. It was an okay Monday for me, as I say. I opened my mailbox. Did I finish the game last night? No, did I? Hell. You have a lot of beef with Santa. Okay. No, you don't know what that is either. Okay. I think from the very brief look I had at one of the video walkthroughs, we're about 2/3 of the way through it. So, you know, we've probably got another stream's worth in us. So we'll probably finish it on Friday this week, I would say. It's good though. I really enjoyed last night's session, other than the puzzle. Which was beginning to push my buttons a little bit. But yeah, I really enjoyed the section with the flares. I thought that was quite an interesting one. I've never seen anybody do that before in a game where you're sort of lighting your way with flares, and it was, I mean, thankfully the flares didn't run out. They were sort of permanent flares that just kept going and going. But then it was just, it gave you a real cool atmosphere down in that below decks when it was all like red and glowing. Old Winter sent a snowman, and the snowman said Santa sends his regards, and the regards were rain and hail while I was out in a walk. I see. I thought you meant flared trousers for a minute. Yes, we found a fashion item in a locker which saved our lives, and it was flares. Okay, Kerry. You having Primark withdrawals? Do you need to make a quick journey down the town? I feel you need to get to a shop quickly. Yes, so yeah, we completed that section and got the lift back powered up, so we can get the lift back down to the deck, below deck, and then you made a clip for Kerry yesterday. I see. This is obviously going to be a belter. I know that clip. Oh, indeed. I never actually watched the clips today. I had quite a busy day again. But yes, clips are always good. I do need to, the one thing I really, really badly need to do for the channel is get a little video together, just to kind of advertise it. I see a lot of streamers do that, and I think if I could get enough clips together, just to kind of put them all together in a little video, that would be quite cool. It's in the Discord. Okay, we share a brain cell, and it sometimes shows. Oh, of course, I remember when you both clipped it at exactly the same time. That was quite funny. Yes, so Lazarus continues to be good. We finished a good section there. Hello, Lisa. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Yes, we finished the section, and we kind of know where we're headed on the next section. So we'll pick that up on Friday, and that'll be Indie Horror Night again on Friday, and we should get that finished, which is all good. Yes, Lisa's hugging everyone in chat. Everybody hug Lisa back. So, what are we going to do tonight? Thank you so much, Lisa. Really appreciate it. We're going to play a completely different game. Bit of a risk. Banshee has come into chat just to play Drop at the start. Well, everybody seems to have had a reasonable Monday, from what I can tell. Nobody's outright saying it was terrible, so that's a win. Yes, if you're here at the very, very start of the stream nowadays, in the 6 minutes that we enjoy the lurk, Lisa, in the 6 minutes that we sit and wait for me to I guess I was asleep at that point, yeah. In the 6 minutes that we have for me to sort of get things prepped and ready and the adverts run and everything, there's now a new game you can play at the start called Drop. And you can try and parachute yourself into a cauldron of something or other. I don't know what it is. Green liquid, it looks like. Which is quite good fun. I'll also have it on the Be Right Back screen as well. So if I ever take a break, you can play Drop when I do that. So It's quite fun. But as Banshee came in and played a bit of drop and then decided she was going to leave and lurk because she recommended the game that we're going to play tonight, and I think she's a bit nervous that it might not be that great. Just in case, I think she's disappeared. I'm sure it will be. It's got a very positive rating on Steam, but it's slightly different to what we would normally do. But it's kind of what it appears to be is a bit of a point and click adventure. It's Kerry's going to be immediately hating on it because it's pixel art, and it's on a 2D plane, so it's not 3D. It doesn't look modern, therefore, in Kerry's book, it can't be good. But we're going to try and convince her after the last midnight scenes. We'll try and convince her that this one's good. And we appear to be a detective, or joining a detective, the Darkside detectives, or the Darkside division, I should say, to investigate. You're reserving judgment for now. To investigate strange goings on in the town of Twin Lakes. So I think it's got a bit of a Twin Peaks vibe to it. You loved the Lighthouse game that was pixely. Yeah. What one was that? I can't quite remember which one we played. We played a few games with Lighthouse. It was pixely. We played one that was there's something under the lighthouse or something like that. I can't remember what that one was. We played a few Lighthouse type games. Can't remember. However, we'll see how it goes. I enjoy a bit of a detective game. Not a huge point and click adventure fan, certainly. Yeah, that was what it is. There's something under the lighthouse or something like that. Or there's no one under the lighthouse, or I can't quite remember what it was called. Played that many games. It'll be on the channel list. Yeah, but I did get chased by a weird thing. Oh, the other thing, Kerry, last night, just as well you weren't here, we discovered that the Lazaret, there's badgers on board. And when I say there's badgers on board, there was big badgers on board. With big badger legs. Yeah. In fact, I think now I get it. That's why Coon and Grim are trying to get you to look at Discord. Because they clipped the badger clip. Yes, that's it. Yes, I thought that was because they were taking the mick out of me and the puzzles. But I suddenly remembered that they both clipped it at the same time, and I had to explain the whole badger thing to Coon. So, yes. So we were thinking of you, even though you weren't here. See, that's the type of community that we are. We're always looking out for each other and thinking about things that you may not have seen, and we know that you'd be really interested in. So, you see, that's what it's all about. Spoiler, I already watched it, so we're all good. So, yes, Darkside Detective. As I say, I'm hoping it's good because it's got a sequel. And that sequel is called A Fumble in the Dark. And I just love the fact that it's called A Fumble in the Dark. It just tickles me every time I say it and think about it. You'll sleep soundly tonight. Well, that's good. Yeah. See, you can sleep soundly knowing what we're all thinking about you. Yes, so I am really hopeful that the original game here is good and that we can get onto A Fumble in the Dark. Because who doesn't? Who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love it? So, without further ado, I suppose, I don't think there's anything else to chat about tonight. There's nothing particularly monumental. I say this, I'm going to say there's nothing monumental happened in the world today. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. You forgot your window's been open for a long time, so who knows what came in. Oh dear. Yeah, especially if it's been wet and damp. Not good at all. So let me just have a quick change of the category. The Darkside Detective. Done. And then we can go back to there. And then we can do this. Oh, I'm here alone with the boys, so at any point we could get attacked by the boys coming rattling past. I may just need to check in them every now and again just to make sure they're not destroying something somewhere. Although they're not particularly prone to do that, I have to say. So I'll just keep it. I've got the cameras on them as well. That's a song. Okay, let me change the scene to... Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking something out here. Just check that. Is the sound? The sound seems quite loud to me. Or is that just me? Music's a bit loud. Okay. Right. Let's go to that. Audio settings. Is that better? I mean, I don't know what the music's going to be like. Good. Grim, this is a point and click detective game. So, never played it before. That cursor melts your brain. Oh, the other thing, before we start, before we start, do we want to do this before we start? Do we want to do Grimm's Tale? I've got a Grimm's Tale book, look. I thought as we were on Tale 2 of 50. I thought we'd do a classic stories and get Grimm's fairy tales. Instead of the Brothers Grimm fairy tales, we've got Estonian Grimm's fairy tales. So, do we want to do that now, or do we want to hold that over for a later? We'll put it off at the moment, but I just wanted to share that. So, when Grimm's got a good tale to tell, you can tell me, and we'll get into that. That still seems a little bit loud to me. Watch us get into this, and it'll be too low. Right. You have your hands in your face. Well, I just felt that, you know, we were on Tale 2 of 50. You said you had 50 tales to tell, so it would be as well to have something that actually said, you know, we're now into the realms of Grimm's Tales. I presume we're starting with Malice in Wonderland, so let's go. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Start the investigation. Malice in Wonderland. Don't know whether I'm going to sit. Okay, so I now need to do the voice acting. Officer Dooley. Whoa! I almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dooley, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. What's the matter, Banshee? You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out a little. So what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appropriating my culture with Dooley. Well, I can only do so many accents, you know. Seems to be the kind of spooky I mean, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great. Let's get started. I'm channeling Taggart here. Right, okay, so here we go. What have we got here? Officer Dooley. After you, detective. You know, whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Okay, we've got sassy. Dooley is a sassy officer. Our trusty squad car. I like to call it the Popomoto. The Popomoto. Oh, I'm loving that. That's fantastic. Right, okay, what's this? Okay, resume, so save options. Okay, so we can do that, okay. Brilliant, getting all snug in bedtime story. Remind me of Mad Eye Moody. Popo Moto. The Popo is the police, and the Moto is motor, obviously. So the Popo Moto. Go inside. We're inside now. Roy Jones. Oh God, who's Roy Jones gonna sound like? He sounds Welsh, but I can't do a Welsh accent. Let me think. Why is he saying that? Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, eh? Oh. A nice schooner. Haha, you dummy. It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. So, how can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly. A tedious age, so I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Where were you last night? Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. They also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine, call this number. They'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, Bell's, fond memories. I mean, where was he? A bell shop. What? Ooh. I'm never going to be able to get through all this. I'm going to have to rein in the voice acting. I've taken up enough of your time. And I've nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. Right, okay. Whoa, these folks must be millionaires. What the hell's this thing? Oh, we've got matches. Okay. You need more peeps to do the voice acting. We've got an ashtray. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, detective, I am rarely around my kid. Okay, so I've got a schooner there. I've got upstairs. I've got a hallway. I've got... so, where are we going? Where are we going, chat? Do you want to go the hallway first, or do we want to go up the stairs? Let's go upstairs. Okay. Flowers. A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Telephone. What an odd place for a telephone. Let's give 10 minutes behind. They must have run out of places to draw. I mean, put it. I love it. Dooley's the man. He doesn't care for his child. You think he cares about flowers? So we've got the daughter's bedroom, we've got the attic, and we've got the master bedroom. I presume we should just go into each one in turn. Oh, who the hell's this? Oh no. Look, it's the TV. You know, I'm like 5 seconds behind. Teddy? Tell me where she is, Bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. A stupid, know-nothing bear. Okay. Mrs. Jones. Hello, can I ask? My baby is gone. Okay. Can you tell me about... she just disappeared. My baby. Is there anything... You have to find her. Goodbye. Find her. I'm trying to do honour proud here, you know. Officer, what's the officer do? Listen, this is a lot of pink. I think I'd have run off too. Man, a drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put out an APB. No, Dooley, don't do that. Hey, I know that tree. It owes me $5. Who is this guy? Pony. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. Pens. This is no time for art, detective. Blacklight. This looks useful. You received item. A blacklight marker. Ooh. Okay. Drawers. I don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. I know. I think you might be taking that slightly literally. Let's not. Hang on a minute. Am I in the right way? It's difficult for me to put myself anywhere else other than that top corner. But I know I'm conscious I'm sort of blocking out the text. But I think anywhere I put this, it's going to be in the way. Unless I just turn myself off completely. Right, Officer Dooley, Mrs. Jones, pens, pony, tree. I wonder what we should use that for. A rose shrub owes me a knife. Okay, can we do that? Oh no, not my watch. Okay, so we're not drawing on the drawers. And there's no point in having the matches. Right, let's get out of here. Ooh. Right, I need to think of a nanny. I need to think of a nanny voice. I can't think of a nanny voice. I'm panicking. Yeah, the thing is, though, I don't want to be offensive to anybody. That's when it becomes difficult. If I keep it, sort of within Glasgow or Scotland or whatever, then I can kind of get away with it. But if I start going, then I might start hacking people off. Anyway, let's go. I don't know if I can do an Irish accent. Let's do French. Okay, painting. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of it all has hit her hard. Yeah, which English accent could I do? The dad is already English, yeah. I'll do a French one. Hopefully she doesn't have to say a lot. Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. I'm doing my best hello stuff here. But that's what having a super rich parents will do to you, I guess. You see what her name was? What's a nanny doing? What's a nanny? Hi, Nee. What's a nanny doing in the master's bedroom? What's a nanny doing? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. Jones is detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralise it. Hello, Alice McFeet. Is now really the best time? It's always good time for grammar.
It's colossal.
Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbour no ill will whatsoever. Goodbye. We are done here for now. I'll get back to work and nothing else. Okay. family photo. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. Seems impolite to go rifling around in somebody's drawers uninvited. Dude, we're the police. We can do it. We're allowed to. Okay. There's drawers there. Who's this photo? She seems like a sweet kid. Don't worry. We'll find her, detective. So, we've got a family photo. We don't seem to have anything else. We've got the nanny. Her second job is... Okay. Bed. A water bed. Very fancy. Looks like something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Strange page. Okay. You love Dooley. He's my fave. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Occult for Dummies. What the heck? Right, let's get out of here before I have to do a terrible French accent again. Did I go in the master? That's, yeah, okay, let's go to the attic. Okay. Hello, Van. How are you? Well, welcome to Embarrassing Voices with Death. I don't want to go down. Paint thinner. The paint thinner fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left in it now. You were at the beach today and bought new shoes. I saw the new shoes. Hikey Fila type trainer things. Paint thinner, okay. Paint cans. Those look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. As addicts go, this one's extra creepy. Broken lamp. May not be broken after all, just a blown bulb. Love me some chunky hike sneakers. Okay, so am I looking for a box marked Anne's Broken Dreams? Interesting. Why would you mark a box? Just a bunch of forgotten memories. Right, so okay, we can't pick up that, and the boxes. Okay, so there's nothing. Remember, there's a broken lamp up here that might need a bulb, because that sounds like it was a bit of a hint. Downstairs. So, how can I help you, detective? Okay, nothing's changed. Yes, whatever. A hallway. Ooh, a grandfather clock. This reminds me of my own grandfather. How are Pain and Panic doing today? They're doing okay. They've been a bit wet and soaked. And I think they had a hard day yesterday. We probably ran them a little too hard on the beach. They've been quite quiet today, so I think they're just recharging. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame. I thought I'd finally find out something interesting about you. What? I am interesting. Whatever you say, detective. Chandelier. One of those crystals is worth more than we get paid in a year. I'll head to bed to play Balatro. Enjoy, Swan. Hopefully you get a good sleep tonight. Because I know you didn't sleep particularly well last night. We could take one. You passed the corruption test. Well done, detective. Alright, Dooley. Whatever. You did sleep through the day. Good. Don't recommend climbing ice mountains with shoes without profiles. I almost fell to my death. Oh my god. Now we're going to have another cool story. Am I going to have to do a book for you? I hope you're thinking about your tale, Grim. That's because he had a girl running through his mind all night. Ooh, there we go. This is that.
Hey, baby.
Now we find out why he's not been sleeping. Now I couldn't sleep because of the bite mark from a girl. Oh. Although saucy. Right, anyway. Good mosquito joke. Right, locked. I wonder where I'd find a key. So the study is locked. The closet. Ooh. A black light bulb. We may as well take it. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes and fat beats. Then we've got ourselves a good night. I don't know whether it's a script or the fact I chose this stupid voice. But that was blinding. Yeah, everybody loves Dooley. A good night is finding this kid. Black light bulb. So we need to go back up. That will go into the lamp upstairs. You went to Switzerland with your sister and friends, and we went up this one mountain and thought it would be a good idea to climb even higher without proper gear. This is not going to go well, is it? Right, okay. Did you follow me into this closet? You may have needed backup. Mountain climb without proper gear is the dumbest thing you could do. Yeah, I know, cool story time. It's like, it was a bit like this one time at band camp. This one time, me and my sister went to Switzerland and we went up this one mountain and we almost died on your sister. Oh my god. Yeah, we'd never do something like that, not even more than once, indeed. Okay, here we go. This is just far too much hilarity. I'm never going to remember anything in here. The living room. Okay, so that was that's a chandelier. I can't do anything with that. So go back to the living room. Oh, the living room. Hello. And then we go upstairs, and then we go into the attic, and then we go hooch, and then stick that in there. I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. What the hell? Indeed. What the hell? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Okay. This looks like the strange page. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Okay, yes, but how? Can we pull that onto here? Okay, I seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Enjoy, Zwan. It's probably a good time to get out, to be perfectly honest, because it's just going to get more manic from here on in. Righty-ho. Okay. Right, okay. We need this one. Is that one. There. And then this one is here. And then this one is there. That should be it. Great. Maybe now's a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Ooh, a Darkside doorway. Even I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light. Well, can we not do matches? No, not in my watch. Okay. Hell's teeth. Where am I going to find... Oh, can I not take the lamp? I haven't found anything else. We're not, we can't light the paint thinner, obviously. Broken shelf. Looks like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. We were with this man who brought us to Switzerland and came with us. But he didn't climb further with us. He just took pics and said, That was fun, wasn't it? And we were like, yeah, other than almost falling to our deaths when we slipped. Cool. Hang on. Whoa. You were with a man who brought you to Switzerland. Right, let's go back and start this story again. Were you kidnapped? Why were you with a man who took you to Switzerland? This is not right. Oh my god, somebody's I can't believe someone has unfollowed during the stream. What's wrong with my voice acting? Why is somebody taking the decision to unfollow me while I've been in the midst of this madness? Ridiculous. You all went together. But how did you know this man? That's what I need to know. Was it a family friend? Was it a teacher? Was it a work colleague of someone? Just saying we went with this man. I just don't know him personally. My friend knew him. Okay. Yeah, I hate when people unfollow me on stream. That does my head in. Anyway, how am I going to get a light to get in here? That's a rookie mistake. Okay, so we've got paint thinner all over the wall. I don't suppose we can pull that. No, we can't. Right, let's go. Oh, we're going to have to go back down again. Where am I missing? She played the Interstellar theme song when we were on the top for dramatic effect. I'm going to have a coo corner now. I just need to do something for you now. Evening. Just, yeah. Welcome in, David. This is absolute madness tonight. I don't think it could get much worse or manic than it was a couple of... Yeah, I am slightly perturbed. Let's see. God, I've got no idea.
Colossal?
Indeed, it is. Why isn't that not working as well? Yes, I do that. And I'll do that. I just need to shout out those people. Right. Okay, so, anywho, we're looking for a light. We need a torch or something. Ooh. More. Shout out the girls, yes. Say, you're the nanny. The very innocent nanny, yes. I guess it's my turn. It's not. I'll let you think about it, and then when you've come up with it, do you have keys for the various rooms? I'm a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key? Hey, Radical Foil. Welcome on in. Welcome in. Thank you very much for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Please, everyone, go and follow Radical Foil. Fantastic streamer from America. Dan has another one about stupid Marines being stupid. Doesn't involve fingers this time, just a nose. This is a bit of a mad moment for you to join Radical Foil. We have established that some people in my chat have got mad stories to tell, and they get wilder and wilder every night. And I'm kind of scared now. Every time somebody says, "Oh, I've got a really good story," I think you can't top last night's one, but in actual fact, they can. I am not on vacation. It's a study trip. Okay. May I have the key to the study then? Sure. There's nothing incriminating in there anyway. Oh, okay. We got that. What can you tell me? What can you tell me about the demonic doorway in the attic? Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing to do with me, that's for sure. I was here the whole time. Okay. We are done here for now. I'll get back to work and nothing else. Okay, so we've got the study key. Welcome to the afterlife stream that we call Death Stream. Oh god, it's so bad. Right, we're going to study, we're going to study, we're going to study. Where's the study? Let's get the study key. And hey presto, we're in. Ooh, painting. Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Ooh, a lantern. I'll have that, please. Thank you. An old oil lantern. Seems to have some oil left too. Good. What the hell? A dog statue? This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. A nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in some time. For shame. If you have been doing a French accent tonight, that's probably the reason for the unfollow. Well, it got to a point where I was thinking, which accents can I do? And somebody said, it was cool, said, make the nanny French. And I was like, yeah, okay, but I'm probably going to offend someone. So maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe they've got a French family member, French cousin, whatever. I apologised in advance. I did say I was going to take it down in a low route. Well, we might have a Russian at some point in the game. We don't know. There's too many people here at the moment. For shame. What's this? Okay, hallway. Do we want an armchair? Hey, I just realised there are only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, Dooley. There are more. They're just off camera. You can never trust a man who owns too many books. That's what I say. How many books are too many? Oh, no, there is absolutely no way on earth I'm going to do that. I'll get banned off Twitch for that. How many books are too many? 6. And how many books do you own? I don't feel comfortable with this line of questioning. Okay. Dooley is absolute. Ooh, a magazine stack. His magazine collection. Geez, this guy's obsessed with jugs. No way. Jugs Weekly. Another lovely pair. This is absolutely banging, man. Oh god. Let's go. Where the hell do I need to go now? I need to go back to the living room. I don't know why that grandfather clock's there, but okay, right, so we need to go back up here. And we've got this, and we can do that. I should probably light this thing, you know, just in case. What is this game? It's perfect.
Colossal?
It's colossal. Oh god. Who's got another tale? This other time, I went to Greece with another friend, and we went exploring with our mom, but we were standing near this cliff, and I scared her so bad. Oh god, bingo clock. Not that this is particularly horror. Yeah, I would have to scrub the board. Why are you... Why am I reading it like this? Because that is just... Some of the way you've written it is just like, this one time at band camp, and it just, it just made me laugh. I'm in a stupid mood because I'm doing daft voices here. That's why. Oh god. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Dooley, let's do this. No offence, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stand guard out here. Oh, jeez. Alice is in here. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? It's just suddenly become Scottish. I don't know why. Yup. Good, I'm hungry and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. I have no idea. Boxes. A box marked baby's first cult robes. What the heck? Cans? The label says old milk circa 1880. Oh, why would you store that? Pile of junk. Don't look in there, mister. That's where the three-eyed rats hide. Okay, three-eyed rats. Whatever. Let's go through the portal. Oh, not so fast, detective. Where's Dooley? That idiot? I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here. I'm going to the TV. No, don't do that. At least take the girl. I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Oh my god, I actually did go on a trip with school, but people always interrupt me, so I took a while to tell all my camping stories to my mum and sis, and they made fun of me. Good grief. This one time, on school trip, say for example, they are getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. I figured it'd be best to lay low until you had gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. There's no grim story time today. There's only cool story time today. No, there has to be grim story time. Not the other way around. What kind of cop would give up on a missing kid? Most of the TLPD? Sad life fair. So what's this? An inheritance scheme? You have to admit it's a fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. Once Dooley wakes, you and your scheme will be done for. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in here with you. Come on. Okay, drag your friend in here and no funny business. Okay, Dooley, let's go. I'm not entirely sure. How am I supposed to do that? I'm scared, mister. It'll be okay, kiddo. Demonic doorway. How the hell am I supposed to drag him in there? Don't waste time trying to sweet talk your way out of this. I'm not sure what I'm... Stop that. We have French people at my work. Some of them have been in Scotland for many years, and now they sound like that mate. Well, there you go. I'm a bit... How do I... She said to drag him in there, but I'm not sure how to... You're live on the 70-inch TV now. I can't go back through. I'll have to think of something else, and fast. Throw that on her? It's paint thinner. It thins paint, not evil nannies. Okay, fair enough, dude. Oh, I knew those paint buckets were heavy enough to knock someone out. So... How do I... If I can't pick it up, though... Have a taste of your own medicine. No. Ah. Well, that's that problem solved. Come on, Alice. Let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. So the kid got into the nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic. The dark side, but that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Shame the nanny was certifiable, she was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts with a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world. Kidnap their kid and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from anyway. That stuff's hard to find these days. A case for another day, I guess. First of all, we have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Case closed. Fantastic. On this Greece trip, oh god, we went shopping for souvenirs and I saw this storage room where they had these wind mobile things, but there was a literal toilet there. So I called my friend's mom and we laughed, but the shopkeeper heard us and said, "What? That's my storage. It's normal," in fluent Dutch. Oh, nightmare. And that's why she never trash talk abroad. Yep. Lesson learned. Beautiful. There we go. But next to a toilet. I know. Wind chimes. Fantastic. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, folks. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll go and find out why these dogs are shouting. I shall be right back. But as we say, before, where am I saying? It sounds like that. We need to do, at least close the doors so the customers can't. Indeed, yes. I will be back in a second, but you can play drop. But I feel you have to pick, guys. Right, Grim, hold that thought till I go and find out why these dogs are barking. But there's 2 things you can do when I go away. You can have your best dancing emotes, so we can go. And also, you can play drop. Banshee's right. So, I will be right back. I think I've reset drop. On you go.
Colossal.
There we go. Back. Oh yes. Everybody now wants to play drop rather than watch streamer. No drop anymore until the next break. You best believe you screenshot your win. No, sad person. But story time. Oh, if it's story time, then well, we need to do this. Everybody's ready. It's Grimm's Fairy Tales. Right, Grimm, on you go. You have the floor, and we've got a nice little. You've got a nice little tune in the background as well. Twin sad. Okay. So does everybody enjoy drop? Was it good? Gather round, children. Yes, indeed. Is everybody sitting comfortably? Okay. Pick hand. Hand, face, or belly. Okay. Belly. Yeah, let's go belly. Everybody's going belly. Here we go. Can we see now he has to type really fast. And you guys would go belly. Yes, while Grimm's typing, does everybody enjoy drop? It looked like it. This better be unhinged. It's good fun, isn't it? It's just something to do. We play at the start of the stream while I'm getting ready, and we play on the Be Right Backs. We've got this tonight, at least, indeed. I am staying up past your bedtime. Yes, I do. Now I won. Drop is fun. Get me in that soup. Fantastic. There's a pachinko one as well, where you kind of, like the wall, where you go tink 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 down. I might put that one on it as well. Okay. In your own time, Grim. He's furiously typing away on the keyboard, trying to be funny at the same time. I know, it's good, isn't it? You can fight each other too. Yeah, I think you can, yeah. There's some good games on it. I think Panda has that. Is Panda okay, by the way? I haven't seen or heard from her for a while. I keep meaning to message her to say, is everything alright? Because she hasn't streamed for ages. And I haven't seen her in chat for a good long while. Okay, I don't know how old I was, and one day I woke up and went to a mirror to see how messed up my body is, and I noticed a brand new scar, and I have no clue as to how I got it. Okay, so this was on your belly. You got a brand new. How big was brand new scar on your belly? Do you think you were possessed during the night? Was there a ghostly encounter? The last stream she did was a test stream. I think it was like a week or two ago. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, just in case anybody knew, because I haven't seen her about. Although she's in Elvengore's stream quite a bit as well, I think, because she's a mod in there. But it's been a while since I've actually spoken with her, so just wanted to make sure she was okay. Right. So Grimm's fairy tale for the night is he's got a big scar on his belly, and he has no idea how it got there. There we go. Here endeth Grimm's fairy tale for the night. Right, let's go. That was quite good, wasn't it? We did case file number 1 and solved it. We're off. I hope we get the same guys again. I hope Dooley's still kicking about. Let's go to a tome alone. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Grimm is haunted. Scar size with the tip and middle of my index finger, but just the length. But the width was like a knife. Oh my god. It's like Ghostbusters. Oh heck. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. Dooley is the man. So, that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we are here. Oh, come on now, detective. You're hardly going to arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. Statue. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should be at least reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Alright, that clears that up, so... See, he is actually Glaswegian. Okay. Plaque. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. Are we still going on the squad car? How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get that car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh, sharp, even. Right, so we're nothing more. We've got a plaque there, squad car, statue. We've just started the most boomer joke. Fines for being late. How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? If Dooley has one fans, mean if Dooley has no fans, then I'm no longer on this earth. Hell. Okay. Do you have any parking tickets you want to say go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What's that you read? Oh, what books did Dooley borrow? He had rules to rave to. Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us and the law. What is it? And do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book. Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? A guy liked the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? Oh god, here we go. Who's back? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. During the Greece trip, we were walking back to our cottages and we saw this person squatting through the trees. It was pretty late and heard weird noises, so we were a bit freaked out. I was in the shower and my friend went to her parents to get something and took the keys with her, but you needed a key thingy for the lights, so I stayed behind in the dark, very naked and very afraid. Okay, hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was in the shower and my friend went to get her parents to get something and took the keys with her. Oh, right, okay, sorry. I missed the bit in the middle and was thinking, why were you standing out in... Why were you standing out naked and afraid outside watching somebody squatting in the trees?
I'm so excited!
I'm so excited. Welcome in, Drax. Glad you're here. Join the madness, because it's absolutely unhinged tonight. I didn't think it could go worse than it was the other night, but in fact it has actually become worse. Why are you not in my shout out list? What a time to join. Yes indeed. There's been some banging stories tonight. Why?
It's colossal.
Banshee, can you give Drax a shout out, please? My shout out thing's not working at this point in time. 4 or 5 stories, yes. Okay. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Thanks. Sounds interesting. What? Sounds awful, detective. Okay. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. We need to write all these out and we can have a Lore with Death stream. Why wasn't I following? God damn. Indeed, everybody go follow Drax. Fantastic streaming. Was streaming Sonic Colors today for the first time. Very good, very good. Often gets involved in kids' programs, discussions and YouTube reviews as well. Right, so we've got a sign saying silence. A silence. Shh. Okay. Flickering lights. These brownouts seem like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. But what, do you want... You didn't get on well with 3D Sonic games, okay. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you? There you go, bookophiles. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Okay, the computer's glowing. Right, so desk, elevator, so I'm going to have to take the elevator, I think. Office, let's go to the office. Alright. Indeed, computer. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow so they can store more books in it. Office supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Okay, scissors, that could be very, very useful. I got this for Doris last time. I had to get out of paying fees. I'm going to have to up the ante this time. Ooh, what the hell? What is this? What does that say? Do we think gaslight? Guy light. Okay. Lamp. Even the lamp is flickering. Photocopier. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt. Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. I'm not Dooley's just being Dooley. Right, okay, coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Okay, we've got a button. I'm enjoying being Dooley a little too much, I feel. Right, okay, so lamp. Lobby, back out to the lobby, so we're going to have to go back into an old elevator. Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Okay, can we go to each and... Oh, God. So we're at reception. Let's go sci-fi and fantasy. Okay, so we can there. Don't blink. Oh, God. Doctor Who reference there for anyone that's Whovian. Children's section. Okay, let's go sci-fi fantasy. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside bailiff and his squire Dooley. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. Metal strip, okay, sci-fi books. Fantastic Obit, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Glum tales of this adventurer. What the hell? The chessboard's moving by itself. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking drafts pieces though. Cracking. Oh, a library card. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. The script in this is absolutely banging. How funny. Children's section. Let's go with the children. What is going to befall us here? Oh, little Devon. I'm just going to have to start repeating some voices because I can't think of too many of them more. What about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, what the heck? Floating book indeed. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Okay. ABC, as easy as 4, 5, 6. Okay. I hope I have to get a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities, feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. I've always loved trains and trams, not monorails though. Thinking they're better than everyone else because they're up in the air. Dooley, man. This is so good. So good. Hang on a sec. I need to check the boys are not wrecking the joint somewhere. Yeah, I do that with you know who, the A woman. This might be the best game you stream. I've lost a dog somewhere. I can see one of them, but I can't see two of them. Oh dear, where is it? It's probably sitting in here with me. No, okay. Won't be too far away, I'm sure. He said. Little Devon, who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Floating book. Well, that's no right. Neat trick. Which magic book did you learn that from, kid? Yes, blame Banshee. Or congratulate Banshee, one of the two. It's not magic, it's nothing. Teddy. You look familiar.
Arigato!
Have I arrested you before? Books. Bad Baby incites a riot. A Viewmaster. Love a Viewmaster, me. A Viewmaster? I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Everybody's petting the mod, as you should do. Mod appreciation. Saving points is hard indeed. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Okay, so the dinosaur was moved recently. What is it? Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. There's something alright about that. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Why your parents don't love you. There's something seriously not right about this library. Nobody, not one person, needs kids to be talking like there's somebody invisible with them. Okay. Yeah, well, there is a story in there as well. Okay, we've got flickering lights, we've got... right, there's nothing more. Okay, so there's nothing more there. I don't think we get back in the elevator. We go back to... We can't go to the horror one, strangely. Professor Theodore Library, invented as a library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Where's Honor when you need them? I need her to critique my voice acting. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh. Hello. My name's Rexa. I'm here to study the strange goings on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share what you've found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. Yeah, she goes to Glasgow Uni. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Shade. Rax's books. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Chalkboard. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. See what Dooley's up to. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what's it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Chief Scully. I love it, I love it, I love it. Ah, God. I'm not going to sleep forever. My mind's going to be like buzzing. I'm going to be thinking about Dooley forever. Let's see what we can find online. Ooh. You didn't say the magic word. Oh, God. What's the password? Looks like I need to figure out the password. I've never seen Hot Fuzz. It's another one I'll probably get pelters for. Microfilm reader. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. The audience is now going, what the hell's a microfilm? It's only old people like me. It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Oh, so have I now... Okay. The library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. An old film viewing toy. Thin sheets of foil. A button from an old coat. Great evidence, Dooley. Scissors. Safe for cutting, not safe for running with. Life lessons from our man here. Why would I have it? Oh, God. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Okay, I'm not solving too many clues here, I have to say. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be. Hobby and DIY. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. He looks like he's jumping. You jump too if you jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Oh, God. Where is Phil? I need Phil in here doing his voice. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. This guy. I could do. Jeez. Somehow, without actually knowing anything about these guys, I seem to have picked the best voices for them. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Okay, so there is no sort of limit on my pockets, really. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Fair enough. How to do DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. That's the developer. DIY because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. So Your Government's Broken by C. Guevara. God, I could be here all day just checking out the books. Right, anyway, let's go back here and go to the reading room. Yes, as you say, it might be better to try. I'd rather try something else first. Okay, so that's not working. There's been nothing. Oh, glue? Let's call that Plan B. Okay. So it doesn't appear that anything we've got... Oh. The film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Well, it fits. Look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths do it again. Oh God, Kerry. It's like if you could have picked one thing to merge together to absolutely freak Kerry out, that would be the very, very thing. Do it again sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep. Just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. Is that, there's a famous code, isn't there, that unlocks something? Is it in Mario or something that it gives you unlimited lives if you do that? Yes. It's a yes. It's a yes. It's a me. Right. Not Mario though. Up, up, down, down, left, right. Oh, is it Street Fighter? I think it's Street Fighter. Left, right, B, A. Konami code, yeah. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may just have summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this kid. What the? Ooh. Hello. Who are you? And how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Alistair Crowley. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, O knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt,
I'm so excited!
that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and others lies within. The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. Right. Chum? What was all that again? Yeats, the sacred room, mad power within, we cool bro. We cool bro, I love it. We are cool.
It's colossal.
Indeed. Why are you holding that Viewmaster and who are you talking to? Actually, we both know it's best if you don't try and explain, as you are detective, not job. Right, so we need to find the picture of Yeats. Ooh, Yeats. Oh God. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one. Another? Ah, another spirit, yes. Then, with your question, you've answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat. The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room. Yes, but on that matter, I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Right. What's Raxa saying? Ew, why are you wearing Viewmaster, detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. You look... Okay, we've done this bit. I'm still not loving your Viewmaster goggles vibe. I'm telling you, if this wasn't a Glaswegian that wrote this, it's absolutely bang on Glasgow humour, man. It is so good. God. Right, where are we going? Anybody know where we're going? I presume we're going... Who's this guy? Can we go to the horror floor? The button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia. Fear is number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there. Just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we are not in China. You've all the answers, don't you? Now, can I put this button in here? I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. The devs are Irish, okay. There's absolutely zero 4th wall in this game. So it makes sense. It does actually. Okay, so... That's not going to be just quite straightforward. Could I glue it? Could I do that? Okay. Can I do that? Okay. No, I can't. Can I do this? Okay. No, I can't. Down to reception again, maybe? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Here he is. There's Phil's message. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Phil, play the sexy music.
Let's get ready to rumble! My best friend!
Indeed, Phil. Welcome on in. Everybody go and listen to Phil's band. There he is. Phil, it's absolutely unhinged tonight. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry to anybody who's here for the first time and maybe lurking. Right, okay. Yeah, listen to your band, Phil. When's it no unhinged? Yeah, you got to catch up. Where do you think it should be going? Back to reception. Will we go and speak to the librarian? Your elevator is broken. There's no button for the 4th floor. Yep. I know. I hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Oh, well then, sorry, I guess. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Oh, I've been chatting about my... I've just tried that, Kerry. Keep up, Kerry. Were you away cleaning your teeth? Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognised, so no. Right, okay. I used the button first. And he said, I don't have the skill to wire up the real button, never mind this button. She's not. That was the first thing I did. I tried to put the button in the hole straight away, and he said, no, I can't do it. Right, we're back here again. What can I be doing in here? There must be something I can do. Right, okay, just for Kerry. I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button, never mind this one. There you go.
It's
I have...
colossal.
That's where we met the floating book dude. He did! He absolutely did! Go back and clip it and check the VOD. He absolutely said exactly the same thing. Oh, hang on a minute. Enid Blyton? Oh, could do. It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh god, how do you do Enid Blyton's voice? Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Right. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Okay. Okay. Vent. This should make the button conductive. Spot the point and click web developer in the chat. Let's go. Where are we? Elevator. Elevator. You can spot the guy that's developing a point-and-click adventure game in chat, really, can't you? This should work, but I need to find somebody with the skills to wire it up. No helping. Right, who do we know that could wire that up? Oh, I don't think I can do an Aussie one though. All that talent went to me. I was just trying to think of the poshest voice I could. Do you think Ruxa would be able to make that? Okay. Who's... I can't... Somebody, in fact, Yeats had a kind of... just do a really annoying voice. She's on her gap yard though. I don't know why Phil never shows up. Phil never shows up in my bubble chat. I don't know why. It's weird. So if you look at the actual screen, Phil never shows up when he talks. It's like he's like ghosting everybody. Right, who do we know in here? Do we think? Come on, Frankie. You can do better than that. Right. Who do we know in here that could possibly wire a button? Or do we go to the DIY? What if we went to the DIY floor, hobbies, and found out how to wire something? Ah, Gail. Are you an author too? I don't recognise you. He's the ghost of bubble chat past. Yeah, absolutely. Aye, but not like you on toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do on plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With the right gear, could I? I need a new button, mind. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Give us a few minutes to pop it in place. Right. Oh yeah. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gail. Happy to help. It was fun doing something useful again. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Ooh. Window. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully, it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. Sarah Bellum. Oh, good God. That's so good. Sarah Bellum and MMO accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. Oh, good God. I can't take it anymore. Oh, here's Poe. Oh, is this going to be... This has to be Lovecraft. We're going to get Poe and Lovecraft here. I need to breathe, but this game won't let me. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. It is H.P. Lovecraft. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie.
I'm so excited!
You play common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Ah, you're infuriating, man. He's been such a child. I'm clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blyton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. Off to bed, guys. Up early. Night-night. Night-night, Kerry. What's the time? Oh, I don't know how long I can keep going with this anyway. See if I've recommended a game that's launched your voice acting career. I'm taking a cut. Night-night, Kerry. Yes, I don't know how much longer I'll be going because I'm not sure how much longer my voice is going to last. But okay, yes. You two had best not be causing any trouble. You hear me? Right, okay. So... E to F. Everyone's guilty. Murderer. I've never been up here before. Because of the broken elevator. Because it's scary up here. Lemons for every meal. Stabfest 6. Everywhere snakes. Okay, what's candle? These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Creepy bookshelf. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. Okay. So we've still got some glue and we've got an old library card. We need to... I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to actually be trying to work out here at the moment. Candle. So I've got up here... Oh, GH. Okay. Haunted place. E to F. The fast car killers. The dead person's murders. From axes to zero oxygen. A murderer's primer. I don't know. It kills. The kickboxing cult. Ninja zombies and other terrible crossovers. The pain giver. The quirky killings. Tomorrow the world implodes. The underwhelmer. The yearn for blood. So obviously I'm not supposed to go there. So I've met... Oh, we need to go and see Enid Blyton, don't we? We need to go and see Enid. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop this silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop these two fighting? That's not my concern. You want this book? You stop the fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Indeed. Okay. Where is the scary super book? Can you see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came the place was empty, just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadfulest books ever written. Okay, we need to go and find Doris then. Because she's got the most horrendous books ever written. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help. Soz. Dooley, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? We've got a library card though. Why is the window onto the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For his health and safety reasons. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. Right. Take that, Doris. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one. Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. Son of a... photocopy. Photocopier, maybe? And then we get the photocopier. Where's my scissors? Isn't that gone? Did I use them already? Anyway, let's go up to no, the office. No. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. Right. Right, son, you are going in there. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. A sticky photo. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. Right, here we go. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. Absolutely. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one. Oh. Well then, here you go, Paul. Paul, his name is... My name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card, Paul. A Paul. Trashy novel. Right, let's go to the horror floor. Ho ho! What's going on here? Okay, so I can do this. Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Right, they've gone. Well, they're gone, but now what? Oh, well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. Okay, do I... Okay, we're not going to have to pick a book. Right, folks, is there anyone here who has not got a sub and is now smack bang in the middle of ads? Does anybody need a break at this point in time? Or do we want to keep going? We're a minute into the ads anyway. Let's go.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, thanks, Phil.
Oh.
Oh. Nice. reading room. Was there anybody here that we needed to... Okay, here, yes. Again.
William, move your head. Look at the size of that boy's head. I'm not kidding, it's like an orange on a toothpick.
You're gonna give the boy a
I'm not
complex.
kidding.
Well, that's a huge noggin.
That's a
It's a
huge
virtual
noggin.
planetoid. Has its own weather system.
Heed,
Heed,
move.
move.
I don't know. It's I just got it off some voice website. Grim. Again, I say that you and I say
I'm so excited.
shall not converse while Crowley lurks awaiting a slip of my tongue. Oh, Crowley. Yeah, okay. I met your friend Eats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you went into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround. Please, just stay here and don't do anything. Let's see what we can find online. Looks like I need to figure out the password. No, but can we not... Oh, do you actually have to find the password? So we haven't actually found the password. It was just the Konami code we found. That was just an Easter egg. Okay, so we're not going to go there. Raxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me, no, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected. Surprisingly, I think Doris was worried someone would hack in to steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block.
Sir, yes, sir.
Chaos. Okay. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Okay, we're on. Let's see what we can find online. Oh, hang on. Now, Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay. I've set it up so you should be able to browse wherever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is cleaner now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd used. Come again, sir. Never mind, just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. You hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition. Right, let's go. L section. Horror. Really thought. Grim. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. Oh God, we're going to have to go back to Blyton now. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section, a bit too godless for my tastes. I wonder if the missing book is the one that Blyton took. Right, we're off to the kids section again. I've gotten him to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good, I daren't say why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Thank you. You can get lost. Oh, you ruined that kid's illusion, detective. Yes. Come on. Let's go. Right, we need to put this in here. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and... Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again. You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Right, in we go. Ooh, hello. What is all this? Magica. Alistair Crowley's guide to the popular wizard game. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for modern witchuls. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Exposed wiring. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. Okay. The roof that we can't get out. Baseball cap. What a strange thing to find here. Shelley. Who's Gotta? Gotta has vanished into the ether. I'm not Gotta. Enjoy the lot, Koo. Okay, so there's a badger web up there. And we've got that and that and that. A baseball cap, a crawl space. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Right, ooh, a skull. Normal library fare, this. Okay, can I lob the skull down here then? I hope this works. Now to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. Right, I'm going to have to go this way. I presume it's gone all the way down to the ground floor. Reception. Office. Bin. So it hasn't actually gone to here. Doris has disappeared. Hang on a minute. Can I go that way? No. So I must have... This way? Ooh, who's these two? Oh God, Pratchett and Adams. This is testing me now. There's too many people appearing. But that's who's playing chess. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. Okay. I read your detective books wonderfully over the top. Okay, so we don't actually have to speak with them, which is fantastic, because it was Mary Shelley. And now we've got Terry Pratchett and Douglas Adams playing chess. This is the madness of it all. So there's... It's not here. Where has this... Aha. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them, because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves. The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so I had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we are going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Can I take that? In hindsight, that was dangerous. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. You blighter, that could have killed me. Except you're already dead. Police brutality, that's what this is. Can I get the skull back? No. This wasn't here before. Now that looks like the kind of place a bored kid would explore. Okay, so I'm kind of going backwards. The kid must have used the dinosaur to get up the vent. Resourceful. Okay. Oh, I have a story. Okay. David's got a story. Now everyone's got a story. Yay! I once made a mod for the game Thief. Okay. And Terry Pratchett played it. His review said that at the end, suddenly, without warning, nothing happened. To be fair, it was part 1. Is that Thief, the remake from, what was it, about 2017 or something, was it? As opposed to the actual Thief, the original Thief games. Right, where am I going? The roof. A story time with chat, yeah. I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Give me a raise. Right, let's go. We need to go up here. For the original, okay. Pardon me, I really hoped it wouldn't come to this. Sigh, here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy, you did. Whoa. More of that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Whoa, dude. Ah, no. No. I cannot believe it. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Koo, you need to get ready for school tomorrow. You're lurking and you definitely cannot help. In fact, Banshee, time Koo out so she can't do anything. No, don't time her out, I'm just kidding. Right, okay. I can't believe I'm doing this 2 nights in a row. That's just sick. How the hell do I do that? Reset. It would help if actually... How the hell do you know what you're doing? Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Right, so I've broken the circuit. See what happens when I don't pay attention to chat and I just work it out myself. Ha 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 ha. In the words of Glasgow people, get that right round you, pal. Thank you so much, Phil. I ignored chat. Last night, were you here when we... You were well warned. That was horrendous last night. Everybody tried to help at exactly the same time. And it did not work. Ouch, my hand. Look, Detective, the storm's dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. I'm glad you did. What are you at, lurking up there behind the storm, Trixie Moon? That seems to have done it. Now to go close that book. Right, down to balcony. Horror section. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. They're all gone. Trunks filled, Detective, though I don't see why we're to take all those books. Thanks, Patchy. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We've an agreement then, Doris. You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business. Songs haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office. See you at the camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devon. Case closed. Oh, yeah. Oh, Disorient Express. Now, there's no way I'm starting this tonight, but this is going to go on forever. Let me go back to chat for a second. Chat. How do I know that? I take it that's saved now. Case closed. Right, okay. Chat. Right. Do we want to do something for 10 minutes? 20 minutes? Do we want to do some trombone champ? Or do we want to do Something else? Do you want to do some false dream? Oh, good Lord. I've just been speaking for 2 hours. Maybe more story times. Okay. Lore with death. Fine. With voice acting. Maybe not. I don't mind reading the stories though. Oh God, I just thumped the monitor to death. Coo being a smart cookie. Okay. Right, let's go. And is my Kindle going to work? Okay. You didn't think of that. Great. Lower. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I've got a really itchy hand. Right, I'll start from, I think we'll just recap the paragraph. We're doing the pit and the pendulum as it happens. In fact, talking of Edgar Allan Poe, down, steadily it crept. I took a frenzied pleasure in contrasting its downward with its lateral velocity, to the right, to the left, far and wide, with the shriek of a damned spirit, to my heart with the stealthy pace of the tiger. I alternately laughed and howled, as the one or the other idea grew predominant. Down, certainly, relentlessly down, it vibrated within 3 inches of my bosom. I struggled violently, furiously, to free my left arm. This was free only from the elbow to the hand. I could reach the latter from the platter beside me to my mouth with great effort, but no farther. Could I have broken the fastenings above the elbow, I would have seized and attempted to arrest the pendulum. I might as well have attempted to arrest an avalanche. Down, still unceasingly, still inevitably down, I gasped and struggled at each vibration. Okay. Well, I might knock my headphones out. 2 seconds. There we go. I shrank convulsively at its every sweep. My eyes followed its outward or upward whirls with the eagerness of the most unmeaning despair. They closed themselves spasmodically at the descent, although death would have been a relief. Oh, how unspeakable! Still, I quivered in every nerve to think how slight a sinking of the machinery would precipitate that keen, glistening axe upon my bosom. It was hope that prompted the nerve to quiver, the frame to shrink. It was hope, the hope that triumphs on the rack, that whispers to the death condemned even in the dungeons of the Inquisition. I saw that some 10 or 12 vibrations would bring the steel in actual contact with my robe, and with this observation there suddenly came over my spirit all the keen, collected calmness of despair. For the first time during many hours, or perhaps days, I thought. It now occurred to me that the bandage, or surcingle, which enveloped me was unique. I was tied by no separate cord. The first stroke of the razor-like crescent athwart any portion of the band would so detach it that it might be unwound from my person by means of my left hand. But how fearful, in that case, the proximity of the steel. The result of the slightest struggle, how deadly. Was it likely, moreover, that the minions of the torturer had not foreseen and provided for this possibility? Was it probable that the bandage crossed my bosom in the track of the pendulum? Dreading to find my faint, and, as it seemed, my last hope frustrated, I so far elevated my head as to obtain a distinct view of my breast. The surcingle enveloped my limbs and body close in all directions, save in the path of the destroying crescent. Scarcely had I dropped my head back into its original position, when there flashed upon my mind what I cannot better describe than as the unformed half of that idea of deliverance, to which I have previously alluded, and of which a moiety only floated indeterminately through my brain when I raised food to my burning lips. The whole thought was now present, feeble, scarcely sane, scarcely definite, but still entire. I proceeded at once, with the nervous energy of despair, to attempt its execution. For many hours the immediate vicinity of the low framework upon which I lay had been literally swarming with rats. They were wild, bold, ravenous, their red eyes glaring upon me as if they waited but for motionlessness on my part to make their prey. To what food, I thought, have they been accustomed in the well? They had devoured, in spite of all my efforts to prevent them, all but a small remnant of the contents of the dish. I had fallen into a habitual seesaw or wave of the hand about the platter, and at length the unconscious uniformity of the movement deprived it of effect. In their voracity, the vermin frequently fastened their sharp fangs in my fingers. With the particles of the oily and spicy viand which now remained, I thoroughly rubbed the bandage whenever I could reach it. Then, raising my hand from the floor, I lay breathlessly still. At first, the ravenous animals were startled and terrified at the change. At the cessation of movement, they shrank alarmedly back. Many sought the well, but this was only for a moment. I had not counted in vain upon their voracity. Observing that I remained without motion, one or two of the boldest leaped upon the framework and smelt at the surcingle. This seemed the signal for a general rush. Forth from the well they hurried in fresh troops. They clung to the wood, they overran it, and leaped in hundreds upon my person. The measured movement of the pendulum disturbed them not at all. Avoiding its strokes, they busied themselves with the anointed bandage. They pressed, they swarmed upon me in ever-accumulating heaps. They writhed upon my throat. Their cold lips sought my own. I was half stifled by their thronging pressure. Disgust, for which the world has no name, swelled my bosom, and chilled with a heavy clamminess my heart. Yet 1 minute, and I felt that the struggle would be over. Plainly I perceived the loosening of the bandage. I knew that in more than one place it must already be severed. With a more than human resolution, I lay still. Nor had I erred in my calculations, nor had I endured in vain. I, at length, felt that I was free. The surcingle hung in ribbons from my body, but the stroke of the pendulum already pressed upon my bosom. It had divided the serge of the robe. It had cut through the linen beneath. Twice again it stung, and a sharp sense of pain shot through every nerve. But the moment of escape had arrived. At a wave of my hand, my deliverers hurried tumultuously away. With a steady movement, cautious, sidelong, shrinking and slow, I slid from the embrace of the bandage, and beyond the reach of the scimitar. For the moment, at least, I was free. Free, and in the grasp of the Inquisition. I had scarcely stepped from my wooden bed of horror upon the stone floor of the prison when the motion of the hellish machine ceased, and I beheld it drawn up by some invisible force through the ceiling. This was a lesson which I took desperately to heart. My every motion was undoubtedly watched. Free, I had but escaped death in one form of agony, to be delivered unto worse than death in some other. With that thought, I rolled my eyes nervously around on the barriers of iron that hemmed me in. Something unusual, some change, which, at first, I could not appreciate distinctly. It was obvious, had taken place in the apartment. For many minutes of a dreamy and trembling abstraction, I busied myself in vain, unconnected conjecture. During this period, I became aware, for the first time, of the origin of the sulphurous light which illuminated the cell. It proceeded from a fissure about half an inch in width, extending entirely around the prison at the base of the walls, which thus appeared, and were completely separated from the floor. I endeavoured, but of course in vain, to look through the aperture. As I rose from the attempt, the mystery of the alteration in the chamber broke at once upon my understanding. I have observed that although the outlines of the figures upon the walls were sufficiently distinct, yet the colours seemed blurred and indefinite. These colours had now assumed, and were momentarily assuming, a startling and most intense brilliancy. That gave to the spectral and fiendish portraitures an aspect that might have thrilled even firmer nerves than my own. Demon eyes of a wild and ghastly vivacity glared upon me in 1,000 directions, where none had been visible before, and gleamed through the lurid lustre of a fire that I could not force my imagination to regard as unreal. Ooh. We can keep going if you want. I think there's another couple of pages. Unreal, even while I breathed, there came to my nostrils the breath of the vapour of heated iron. A suffocating odour pervaded the prison. A deeper glow settled each moment in the eyes that glared at my agonies. A richer tint of crimson diffused itself over the pictured horrors of blood. I panted. I gasped for breath. There could be no doubt of the design of my tormentors. Oh, most unrelenting! Oh, most demonic of men! I shrank from the glowing metal to the centre of the cell. Amid the thought of the fiery destruction that impended, the idea of the coolness of the well came over my soul like balm. I rushed to its deadly brink. I threw my straining vision below. The glare from the enkindled roof illuminated its inmost recesses. Yet for a wild moment did my spirit refuse to comprehend the meaning of what I saw. At length it wrestled its way into my soul. It burned itself in upon my shuddering reason. Oh, for a voice to speak! Oh, horror! Oh, any horror but this! With a shriek I rushed from the margin and buried my face in my hands, weeping bitterly. The heat rapidly increased, and once again I looked up, shuddering as with a fit of the ague. There had been a second change in the cell, and now the change was obviously in the form. As before, it was in vain that I first endeavoured to appreciate or understand what was taking place. But not long was I left in doubt. The inquisitorial vengeance had been hurried by my twofold escape, and there was to be no more dallying with the king of terrors. The room had been square. I saw that two of its iron angles were now acute, two consequently obtuse. The fearful difference quickly increased with a low rumbling or moaning sound. In an instant the apartment had shifted its form into that of a lozenge. But the alteration stopped not here. I neither hoped nor desired it to stop. I could have clasped the red walls to my bosom as a garment of eternal peace. Death, I said, any death but that of the pit. Fool! Might I not have known that into the pit it was the object of the burning iron to urge me? Could I resist its glow? Or if even that, could I withstand its pressure? And now, flatter and flatter grew the lozenge, with a rapidity that left me no time for contemplation. Its centre, and of course its greatest width, came just over the yawning gulf. I shrank back, but the closing walls pressed me resistlessly onward. At length, for my seared and writhing body, there was no longer an inch of foothold on the firm floor of the prison. I struggled no more, but the agony of my soul found vent in one long, loud and final scream of despair. I felt that I tottered upon the brink. I averted my eyes. There was a discordant hum of human voices. There was a loud blast as of many trumpets. There was a harsh grating as of 1,000 thunders. The fiery walls rushed back. An outstretched arm caught my own as I fell, fainting, into the abyss. It was that of a General Lassalle. The French army had entered Toledo. The Inquisition was in the hands of its enemies. There we go, folks. Oh, such a terrifying story indeed. Very good, though. Very good. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love doing the lower stuff. So, it's been very successful tonight, hasn't it? I've really enjoyed that tonight. I was a little bit worried when we started off Darkside Detective that it was maybe not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I mean, straight away, still can't believe you made a break. Absolutely. Yeah, why not? You're here, you know.
People have been asking if I've been
He's not been
lifting
out today.
heaps lately. I don't know how to tell you guys this. I've never stopped. I would never stop lifting heaps of my life. They are the reason that I wake up and eat brekkie every day, and the reason I just eat absolutely massive
I think she popped in and then popped back out
truckfuls
again.
of kilos of chicken breast anytime I
Ray
can.
always struggles with points.
So if you're wondering if I'm still lifting,
she appeased that
know
much.
that
Oh
I
my
wouldn't
God,
be
there's another one.
alive if I wasn't lifting. I don't know how to tell you guys this. I've never stopped. I would never stop lifting heaps of my life. They are the reason that I wake up
winding up
and
gently.
eat brekkie every day, and the reason I just eat absolutely massive truckfuls of kilos of chicken breast anytime I can. So if you're wondering if I'm still lifting, know that I wouldn't be alive if I wasn't lifting. Because lifting looks like it's
Indeed. Here's the boys. You can just imagine these guys. Oh, here we
William, move your head.
go. It's still
Look at the size of
I
that
don't know
boy's
why.
head. I'm not kidding. It's like an orange on a toothpick.
But it's fun.
complex.
Well, that's
It's
a
a good
huge
laugh.
noggin. It's a virtual planetoid. Has its own weather system. Heed, move.
Move. Look at the size of that boy's head. It's amazing. Great. The film's not particularly great, but his Scottish
It's
character is brilliant.
Colossal.
And Kerry will never forgive me for that one. No, but thank you, Banshee. Thank you for recommending the Darkside Detective. I probably would never have known about that had it not been for yourself. So take a bow. Superb. I'll need to jump across the game because I don't think I've got it on Grimm's book. There we go. The game was so cool, and there's so much more of it still to do. There you go. It was a bit rough. I might do a little bit more to it, Grimm, but I just wanted to get it done for tonight so that we could enjoy the tales from Grimm. I thought you said you were from Estonia. I thought that's what we established when you were talking to Van about where you came from. And that's why I thought I'd put the Estonian flag on there. Because it's Estonian Grimm. But maybe if I've got that wrong, then I can change the flag. I am, but when you see the flag... Ah, right, I see. Yeah. If there's something you would... if there's something you would rather see there, then you can drop it in Discord and I'll put it in. But no, as I say, I want to kind of play about with it a little bit more, but I was just trying to make it personalised to you, if you see what I mean. So anyway, we've got that. So we'll take that away and we'll go back to chat and then there we go. Yes, flag name means fire, so you can do some fire. Okay. I'll have a play about with it, but I just wanted to do something for your tales, no doubt. So, I shall be back probably on Wednesday night and we will continue some more Darkside Detective. Yeah, grateful. Yeah, that's the very fella. You're very welcome. You're always here and you're always got a tale to tell and you always chat on, so yes. The only issue will be me remembering all the voices for each character.
I'm so excited!
The good thing is that because we're moving on to a new chapter, I can recycle the voices for new characters. You hear the voices every night. That's a bit worrying in and of itself. Why we are making you remember it. Yeah, the dog's there for a second. They're obviously jumping about. They must be getting ready for a pee, or I would have raided. But I don't know. Is there anybody who anybody knows that's on at the moment? I could really do with just getting the boys out, to be quite honest. But I mean, Nif's on. We could drop everybody off at Nif. Possibly. Anybody fancy? Anybody got anybody that they would want to raid? You'll catch these hands in a minute, pal. No bother. I think I'll just leave it in terms of reading because I need to go and get the dogs sorted out before their bedtime. So thanks very much, everybody. Really appreciate you hanging out with me to the end and trying something different with me and enjoying what we were doing. So yes, the good thing is, as I say, this has got a sequel and it's called, what's it called? A Fumble in the Dark. Absolutely fantastic. No, we're not going to bother. I need to get out and get the dogs sorted out. So, yes. And David, if you need a voice actor, just even a little bit part, you know where to come. I've got no rates. I'm very reasonable. I don't cost anything. Well, you've got to take your shot, haven't you? You know, at the end of the day, if the opportunity's there. The man's got great voice acting in his game. It's fantastic. If you haven't played, again, if you haven't played the demo, please go and play this demo. Well, I'm joking apart. I would do it for nothing, just for the sake of saying I was in a game. But yes, if anybody hasn't played David's demo, please go and download it and play it. It's absolutely brilliant fun. And the voice acting in it is absolutely stellar. So yes, go and do that. Put him in the game. Okay, before I get myself in any more trouble and anybody else in any more trouble, I'm going to say night night. And I shall see you again on Wednesday. Cheers, folks. See you later. Bye. Oh my God. I'm saying bye and it's not over. Yeah, bye.